Hi everyone, welcome to US Immigration Hub channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Liman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process. If you watch my videos very carefully, you will make your immigration process less stressful. My channel has all the videos you need to complete your immigration process for immigrant and non-immigrant visas. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell, and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people like you. By doing this, we will help other people. First of all, I am not an attorney. I'm here to help you based on my personal immigration journey and also based on the information I have from USCIS, NVC, and consulate or embassies websites around the world. And also based on the feedback I have from my subscribers. So if you're ready, let's get started. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to file Form I-864EZ, which is Affidavit of Support under Section 213A of the NA. So this is an updated form just released by USCIS a couple days ago. This form, as you can see, will expire on the January 31st, 2026. Do not file the old version. It's expired. If USCIS updated the form, do not file the old version. It will be rejected. So my responsibility for people that watch my channel to keep them updated. So once I receive an update from USCIS, I always update the video. Update the video that I made for that form. So now let's start filing Form I-864EZ. So the first two parts. The first one is for government use only. Do not touch anything right here. And the bottom part is just for attorney if you use one. So you're gonna start where it says start here. Type or print in a black ink. You can do both. You can type and then when you print it, if you miss something, you can add it with a black ink. My suggestion to you, my advice for you is before you start filing this form, check your requirements or eligibility. We're gonna go to instruction for affidavit of support under the section 213A of the NA for I-864EZ. By the way, this is a light version of I-864. So who might use Form I-864EZ? You might use Form I-864EZ if all the following conditions apply. 3 conditions must be applied to file this form. If one of them is not applied for you, means you cannot file this form. First one, you are the person who filled or is filing Form I-130 petition for alien relative, for a relative being sponsored. Second one, the relative you are sponsoring is the only person listed on the Form I-130. If you have dependent, you cannot file this form. It must be only one person. The third one, the income must be based only on your W-2s, not other incomes. So these 3 conditions must be met to file Form I-864EZ. So when not to use Form I-864EZ, do not use Form I-864EZ if any of the following conditions apply. Instead, you must complete and submit Form I-864. The relative you are sponsoring is not the only person immigrating based upon the underlying visa petition. You filled or you are filing Form I-140 immigrant petition for alien worker for immigrant for the immigrant you are sponsoring. You are a joint sponsor. Joint sponsor does not have to file this form. You are a substitute sponsor filing because the original Form I-130 petitioner is deceased. Your salary or pension is not enough to meet the income requirement as set by federal income guidelines. So this is a requirement. So now let's go to our form. So part one, qualifying to use Form I-864EZ. We talked about it. So they give you two right here. They give you three options right here. If one of those, that if you do not match one of these from 1A, 1B, 1C, you must use I-864, regular I-864. So the first one, 1A, I am the petitioner of the family member sponsored on this affidavit. Yes. If you select no, automatically use Form I-864. We go to the next one, 1B. I'm using my own earned or retirement income, which is documented using Internal Revenue Service from W-2s. So basically, your income must be based on W-2s. If your income is not based on W-2s, you must use Form I-864. The third one, the sponsored immigrant is the only person immigrating based on the underlying visa petition. Yes. If you select no, you must use Form I-864. As you can see right here, you must match these three requirements to file Form I-864EZ. If you do match these three requirements, you must file instead Form I-864. Now, let's go to part two. Information about the immigrant you are sponsoring. That's attendant immigrant. Name of immigrant, it's Bushi. And this last name, first name, it's Bushra. Middle name, it's Ine. Mailing address. In care of name, you must put full name right here. A lot of people keep it blank. That's not right. You must put your full name right here. That's the attendant immigrant. Bushi, Bushra. Street number and name. It's an address 100 Hayl Masira. City or town is Kinifra. Province is Kinifra. Postal code is 54,000 and the country is Morocco. As you can see right here, this address, it will be of course different from country to country. So now let's go to other information. So other information, daytime telephone number. We're still talking about the principal applicant or principal immigrant, or about the immigrant. Date of birth of the immigrant, it must be in the format month, day, and year. Do not use international format, which is day, month, and year. A lot of people miss that one too. A lot of people make a mistake right here. You must follow the format, United States format, month, day, and year. It's 01/01/1990. Alien registration number. She does not have any registration number or alien number because she is not in the United States and she does not have a green card. USCIS online account. She never filled a petition online before. US social security number. She does not have any at this point. Part 3, information about you, sponsor. Now we are switching from principal immigrant to the petitioner. Part 3, information about you, sponsor. Family name, it's me, Baker. First name is Sliman. Middle name, I don't have it. I put in will leave it blank. Mailing address, this mailing address right here must be a United States address. So in care of name, Baker Sliman, as I mentioned, this one a lot of people leave it blank. That's not right. It must be full name of the person you put right here, which is petitioner. Street number, it's 100 Robert Run. State, Indiana. Once you select a state over here, automatically will show USA will show over here automatically. And you're gonna put your zip code of your address. Is your current mailing address is the same as your physical address? In my case, is yes. If you selected no, you must enter it right here. You must enter it right here. I'm sorry. Other information, country of domicile is USA. Date of birth is 01/01/1980. Let's go to the top right here. City or town of birth is Kinifra. State or province of birth is Kinifra. Country of birth is Morocco. This information right here must be left must be you must file them, because a lot of people here, they thought they are a U.S. citizen and they want to put right here United States. No, if you are a naturalized citizen, you must put your the information right here from your country. So U.S. Social Security number, you must have one. Is required. They know you have one. USCIS online account number. If you filled the petition before, you will have this one. I'm going to show it to you right here. This is what is it? Right here. This is my petition right here. I filled my petition 1:30 for my spouse, and USCIS decided to do my petition online, and they sent me a notice I-797C. Notice type is USCIS online account access. I created my account, and they already assigned for me USCIS online account to track my case. So if you have it, this is your USCIS online account. We go back to the form. This is where you put your USCIS online account number. If you have it, if you don't have it, leave it blank. Citizenship or nationality. I'm a U.S. citizen. This is very, very tricky. If you are a lawful permanent resident, you can do it right here. But if you are a U.S. citizen, you have a number too. It's not just a lawful permanent has a number. Both of you have a number. You become a U.S. citizen based on the green card you have. You will have a number. I'm going to show it to you for both for a U.S. citizen and a lawful permanent resident. When I talk about U.S. citizen, means U.S. citizen by naturalization. Right here, I'm sorry. This is a number. This is your a number for naturalized people. If you are U.S. citizen by choice or naturalization, you have your a number right here. If you are a green card holder, this is your a number. So no matter, you will have a number. If you did not born in the United States, you have a number if you come as an immigrant. Okay, here my alien registration number is, so my military services 15. I am currently on active duty in the United States Armed Forces or U.S. Coast Guard. No. Now let's go to part 4, information about you, about your household size. So if you can see, automatically populated 2 right here, it's yourself and the principal immigrant, principal immigrant you are sponsoring. Basically, this form is a light version of I-864. So do not add your spouse right here. If you marry right here and you are doing this for your spouse, do not put another one over here. Because if you're doing this, the principal immigrant that is included right here is your spouse. Do not include it right here. Dependent, if you have children, this is where you add them. If you have sponsored any other persons on the Form I-864 who are now lawful permanent residents in the United States, enter the number here. This is very tricky right here. As I said before, when you're doing I-864 or I-864EZ for anybody, you must enter the number right here. If they're still lawful permanent resident, if they are a U.S. citizen, you don't have to. So let's go now to 1E. If you have any other dependent listed on your most recent federal income tax return, enter the number right here. So 1F is addition from 1A to 1E. So it's 2. It's automatically added right here too. This you can put right here 0, 0, 0, 0, or it can be blank because automatically this number right here will add them up. So let's go to part 5, which is information about your employment and income. It is very important. I am currently employed, complete item number 2A to 2C. So current occupation, I'm a technician. Number of employer 1, ATA. If you have multiple employment, you can add them right here. So date of retirement, I'm not retired. My current individual annual income is 50,000. Federal income tax information. Have you filled a federal income tax return for each of the 3 most recent tax years? In my case, is yes. You must attach a photocopy or transcript of your federal income tax return for only the most recent tax years. Optional. If you're going through NVC, you will upload the tax transcript anyway for the last 3 years. Just check this one right here. Here, My total income, adjusted income, IRS from 1040 easy as reported on my federal income tax return for the most recent 3 years was 2023, 2022, and 2021. Do not put the total income from your W-2s. It must be from your tax return, 1040 easy or 1040 or tax transcript, adjusted gross income, not the W-2s, not from your W-2s. Let's go to the top right here. By signing this form, where we are, I'm sorry. Now, yeah, part 6. Now we are part 6. Sponsors, contract, statement, contact, information, declaration, certification, and signature. So we're going to go right here. By signing this form I-864EZ, you agree to assume certain specific obligation under the Immigration and Nationality Act and other federal laws. The following paragraphs describes those obligations. Please read the following information carefully before you sign the form I-864EZ. If you do not understand the obligation, you might wish to consult with an attorney or accredited representative. I'm going to tell you this. If you sponsor someone, you must sponsor that person for 5 years until he or she become a United States. I'm going to give you an example. You sponsor a person X, and the X come to United States and then become a public charge in the United States. You have to take responsibility for that charge. Basically, you're gonna pay for what he took from the government. That's what they said right here. So read these obligations right here. They are very, very important. So we're gonna go to sponsor statement. Select the box either item number 1A or 1B. If applicable, select the box for item number 2. So if you fill this petition, if you fill this form by yourself, you can read and understand English, you can check 1A. If interpreter helped you, you check 1B. If you use prepare, you file part 8. For interpreter, you file part 7. So for me, I filed this part for myself, so I checked 1A. I can read and understand English, and I have read and understand every question and instruction on this affidavit, and may answer to every questions. Sponsors contact information. I provided just the sponsor mobile telephone number, which is my cell phone, and then email address. You gotta remember, USCIS contact you mainly with mailing address. They never contact me with a phone number. They always just email address or mail address. We're still talking about sponsor declaration and certification. So I think we're gonna go to sponsors. Yeah, this is right here. It is very, very important right here. You're gonna read this. I furthermore authorize release of information contained in this affidavit in supporting document and any my USCIS or DOS record to either entity and persons where necessary for administration and enforcement of U.S. immigration law. It is very important. Read this. I'm not going to spend time reading this. It's very, very important. Now we got to the point where sponsor signature. Sponsor signature. It is very, very, very important. This is the most part on this form, because what happened here, a lot of people put their initial or a full name. That is wrong. It will be rejected automatically. You must sign it with a black ink once you print it. And date of signature, I put the date of signature right here. And then once I print it, then I will sign it with a black ink. Same thing for interpreter. If you use one for a signature, we go to the signature. What is the signature for the interpreter? Right here. I certify under you gotta do this. You're gonna put your full name right here if you use the prepare, and then interpreter signature is the same thing. You must date it. If you use one, you must date it and then sign it with a black ink once you print it, not putting a full name or initial. Same thing for prepare. If you use one for a prepare signature, the same thing. You date it and then you sign it with a black ink once you print it. Do not initial or put full name right here. So we got to the last part, which is part 9, additional information. I have a video on how to do that. If you want to watch it, if you want to add something, I already have on my channel. As I said, I have all the videos on my channel. If you follow my channel, I will keep you updated once USCIS updates the form. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video.